Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to a walkabout, a buzzing walkabout. And I mentioned the other day on a live stream about doing some random walkabouts. And a lot of you have been saying to me, what's it like over on the dark side? And can I show you around? So I thought, well, what we'll do is we'll do each one bit by bit, because it's such a wide area. It's very, very difficult to keep it all under one video. So today I'm at the very, very top of Soi Khao Talo. Soi Khao Talo is probably one of the areas that's got the most amount of bars here, if that's your thing. So if you look on the map now, you'll see where we are. We're right at the very, very top, right outside Pinky's bar. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk down the hill. I'm not going to lie, I've got a taxi at the top because that's far easier to get a taxi up and walk down than it is to walk up and get a taxi down. I'm not sure I'll get to the top of the hill, to be honest. Anyway, so this is where we are. I'm going to spin the camera around and walk you down the whole of Soi Khao Talo, pretty much down as far as where maybe near the railway station. To be honest with you, there's not much going on after that area. Bit of a pointless trek, to be fair. So I'll point out some stuff as we go. I'll talk to you about the bars, tell you what goes on in the bars, etc, etc, and hopefully this is the kind of walkabout that you guys were looking for and asking me to do. All right, so I'm going to get my mask and put all that on, and we're going to head down and see what's going on. All right, so as I said to you, we're at the top of Pinky's bar here, which I'll show you. So this little cluster of bars here, this is quite a popular area for both expats and those of you coming over on bar crawls. If you go into Pinky's bar, it's quite chilled out. There's not very many girls in there. The full moon, they got a good pool table in there. But the bird cage, now the bird cage, that's pretty much the most action that you're going to find out this side. There's a lot of girls normally working in there, and it's quite a friendly place. Let's leave it at that. And there's been a development, you know, there's been a lot more bars over time coming out and opening here, which was a great sign. Obviously, with COVID, things have changed, which was a shame. But there's two bars here. Just these ones. You've got the BB bar. Now the BB bar, pool tables and stuff in there. The girls, good fun. If you was to go in there, there's tables on the left and a big seating area on the right, and all the girls will sit out the front here. But sadly, the bar cave here, Bat Cave, sorry, that never made the journey, and actually shut down before COVID. Now a good place that I like here is the Samoan bar. Normally they've got a lot of girls in here, restaurant and beers, etc. It's not overpriced. You can see the menu here. You know, like fish and chips, 99 baht, a beef fillet steak, 175. That'll be a Thai steak, by the way. But you get a lot of girls sitting in here. It's a fun place, friendly. Sawadi Khap. And you want some spuds? Get yourself some spuds. How are you? Good. I'm very good, thank you. Very, very good. But it's a good place to hang out, meet up with other expats. A lot of expats come up this area. So if that's where you're looking to network and meet some people, then highly recommended. And on the right hand side there's Siem Breeze. Again, a lot of expats that come here, that live out here, they can't live here on Thai food only. They need their foreign food fix. And Siem Breeze is a go-to place. Big selection of food in there. Not really my cup of tea. I'm more into the Thai food than anything else, but nevertheless, if that's your thing, then you can get your food there. Now be careful of these soy dogs. They do get mistreated, so they're very cautious. And you remember I did the food handouts? Well, that's where the family that we got the tent for, that's where they are. So if you come up to Siem Breeze, pop across the road with a bag of goodies. They're really nice people, very friendly, and 100% very grateful for any donation. I'm just going to get across the road. I don't like facing the oncoming traffic on these bends, to be honest. All right, so let's keep walking up. Now just up here, there's another couple of bars, and Castra Gym. I have to say, Castra Gym for me is probably my favourite place over on the dark side for gyms. Richard, the owner, lovely guy. And they do classes for Muay Thai, there's boxing classes, yoga, and they've got a very, very comprehensive gym. But you'll see that up ahead in a minute. It's nice today. It's not hot. Doesn't really look like it's going to rain, which is a bonus. So there's a couple of bars just up here, and there's also this funky cafe here called Enjoy Place. I went in there the other day. I have to say, a little bit OTT with the COVID. She's got this machine, and she sprays you like a shower. So here's Secrets Bar, the new Secrets Bar, and another good place to go into. Girls are fun, friendly, make you feel very welcome. And over there on the left, opposite the Castro Gym, you can see there, that's the Bunny Bar. She opened just before COVID, bless her. But this is the Castro Gym. As I say, recommend going in there. Richard's a top guy, very reasonable price. And this guy's gonna run me over, I think. Very reasonable prices, very friendly, and lots and lots of equipment and classes, etc. So I recommend that. Now over there in the distance, you can see what used to be the Kick Bar and also Pasha. All I will say is back in the day, sadly it's long gone, but back in the day, the Kick Bar was a very interesting bar. Pretty much everything and anything went on in there. And Pasha, not a bad place, to be fair. Girls are fun, friendly. And where we're at now, if you look on the map, this is the junction of Khao Talo and Khao Noi, right here by the school. So let's keep heading down. There's a restaurant here on the left hand side called Sib, and if you're not sure, Sib in Thai means 10. And it started and then it just fizzled out. Didn't really last very long, which is a real shame. Their food was top quality, but unfortunately it just didn't stay the distance, and that's it in there. And this place over here, just a bit further up, nothing ever seems to have happened in there, and it's a huge place, as you can see. Massive, big glass fronts there. So I don't know what the concept was, I don't know what the idea behind it or who's behind it, but never, well, as far as I can recall, never seen anything happen in there at all. Now if you're looking for somewhere to live, the Siam Royal View there. Very nice houses. Very nice. Beautiful views. If you go to the far side of the village, you've got views all the way across. You can see down as far as Jomtien, Prasanak, etc. Really is nice. They're not cheap in there though, to be fair. They are not cheap. Okay, so we're going past the school now, and just past this school, we're going to go up to a turning in a minute. If you turn right, you head up that turning, that'll take you up to the Buddha statues. And you go to the very top of Buddha Hill and see for miles, literally miles and miles. Okay, so let's cross over. I want to come over this side because there's more going on over this side. And we do have massage places here. And yes, if you're thinking what I think you're thinking, the answer to that question is yes. But I would just say, don't expect to be walking in to bright and sprightly young girls. It's not going to happen. But nevertheless, you can get that kind of massage. We don't have a lot. We've probably got about, well, Soi Khao Talo is probably 10 massage parlors, which you might think sounds a lot, but in fact this is a long road. Should have done this on my push bike, I think. It's amazing what they sell there, you know, look, shoes and clothes, dresses, 10 baht there for a second-hand top and stuff. And, I love these speakers. They blare this stuff out all the time, talking about things that are happening and stuff that's going on, etc, etc. And if you want to get yourself a set of curtains, there's your place. 150 notes. 150 baht, sorry, not notes, so I got carried away then. And the nice thing about Khao Talo is it's got a mix of everything. So if you're coming over here, while we're walking down this bit, let me just go through this. So Khao Talo is mainly an area where the expats live. You know, it's all well and good coming over here on holiday. And yes, of course, the bright lights and the entertainment draw you to the city centre. But you can't live like that, in my opinion. So a lot of expats live over here. If you were going to come over here for an evening out, I would suggest hook up with one of the bar crawls in one of the many bars, and the Buzzing Bar will offer a bar crawl once we get open and stuff. And we will come over to some of these bars, so we'll have an evening over here, so jump on one of those. But for you to come over here on your own, truthfully, I wouldn't say it's the best idea. And if you're on holiday, let me just come to this one so quickly. There's Live Bakery and Cafe and Steakhouse. Very, very good food in there. In fact, let's just cross over and I'll tell you why. Seeing this now. Yeah, Live, very, very good. A little bit pricey, but you pay for what you get. Very, very good food. Now, I want to ask you about this. Look, I see these popping up all the time now. And obviously you can see by the decor, you know what it's about. But I don't know, we're going through a real phase at the moment where so many of these places, so many are opening up. Particularly in the city centre, there's loads. So I'm not quite sure, you know, I don't know what it's about. It's not my cup of tea, so I can't help you on that, I'm sorry. But yeah, so many. Go on, son, go on. Never a dull moment on the roads here, that's for sure. And this is why I keep saying to you, if you're not a proficient rider, and even if you are, please guys, be so careful. These roads are treacherous, they really are. And let me see what they're selling over there, shall we? But going back to the area, Khao Talo. And they sell these bags of food, so I think I've shown you before, look, see these? There you go. Take them home and, oh, aroi mak. Sawadee krab. Really good. 20 baht krab. So they're 20 baht for a meal, and you can get yourself like a coffee. They make all the different coffees here. And remember I said to you the other day, cha nom yen. Cha nom yen is a cold tea with milk. Som tam. And look at these, look, here you go. Look at them. Sweet, yeah. Oh, pupasan kita, man. Yeah, speak English, very good, thank you. Sweet. She's probably looking at me thinking that fat dude needs to get some more sugar in him. And she ain't wrong. But yeah, so, you know, if you're coming here on holiday, I really strongly advise not living over here, because the trek backwards and forwards into the city centre really is tough. Look at this. Oh. I get gout quite a bit, so I can't really indulge. But they are, man. And you get a whole chicken. A whole chicken normally is about 140 baht, something like that. Now, if you like your Irish, your Guinness and stuff like that, Paul over there, Mac D's, absolutely lovely guy. Genuinely a top guy, lovely guy. And when that opens, I would love everyone to go and pay him a visit. He's had a really tough time, obviously with the restrictions, but he's a genuinely nice guy. Really nice guy. Now, late afternoons, around about 3 o'clock till about 9, obviously COVID permitting, but around about 3 o'clock, this area you're going to see on the left opens up, and it's a big market area. And you can pretty much get anything you want in there. They do the fresh meats, salads, a lot of pre-cooked foods, cakes, oh, you name it, it's all in there. and it gets really busy. And I know the other day we were in sort of the Khao, and I was looking for the frogs to show you and eat some of those and other bits and pieces. So what I'll do is I'll get hold of Bo, and we'll come up here one day in a not too distant future, and we'll go in there and see what we can find. There you go, look at these. Look, he's making his kanom. Wow. It's clever how they do it. Look, see how he's doing that? So they make these things here, look. And they just dip that on the hot plate and let them settle, and then they scoop them up, fill them with that, and then they make that. Really clever. So the thing I love about Thailand is there's so much variation in food. Different snacks, these savoury snacks and all kinds. It really is great. So we're about halfway down now, and we're getting into the busier part of the street now. There's still a few bars here, and of course we've got the booze lounge, which is up ahead on the right. But this area is quite a popular area, and you can see all kind. Look at this. This is like grapefruit. See this here? Really nice. Really, really nice. And dried banana. Hey, all this lovely stuff here. There you go, come by bicycle. That's probably about the best I could do. Jimmy. Hello, Sawadee Cup. That one's for Jimmy. Do I need a shot? I've only got one leg, sweetheart. Sorry. Thank you. He's going to watch this and he's going to kill me, but he's a great lad. Absolutely top lad. And he knows I'm only playing. Oh. All right. So over there, I can see him sitting in there. Can't understand a word he says, bless him. But there's the booze lounge. Now, if you're looking for quality, hello buddy, that's the owner up there. If you're looking for quality of girls, then the booze lounge, definitely go there. You'll enjoy it. Got a good pool table, and it's a fun place to go in. Fun place to go in. And I'm going to get on the other side of the road while I can, before I get flat packed. Got a few 7-Elevens. They're dotted around all over the place. And just up here, there's a guy that sells kebabs. And they're great kebabs, but he is the most miserable man in the world. And there's some massage place over there. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Koi bar, the hideout. But if you like a kebab, don't be offended. He sits here, he comes here every day, and this is where he parks. And it's actually on, if you're not sure, there you go, Soi 7, Khao Talo. But he's here, and he is the most miserable man in the world. He really is. You go up to him and say, "What do you have?" You go up to him and you're like, "Hello, yes. Can I get a kebab, please?" "What one?" "Okay, thank you very much." But yeah, when you get to know him, he's actually all right, but he can be really miserable. All right, so a few more bars over there. Look at that, an English telephone box. A telephone box. Few bars. And that's really, there's a couple more bars up here on the left-hand side I'll show you, and a couple on the right. But when we get down here, that's pretty much, in terms of the bars, that's pretty much the job lot. But there's Romeo's Tavern, recently changed hands. And, well, I say recently, I keep forgetting we've been shut with COVID for so long. And that place there, Lucky Massage. You go in there, and definitely you will be lucky. So there's just a couple more I want to show you, and then really, in truthfulness, for me to carry on walking down here, it's just for the sake of walking down here. But we'll go down to my bike. My bike's down at Mr. DIY, Mr. Big down there. We'll keep going down to there. So this place on the left there, see, Caesar's Cafe Tapas, expat food. That is new. That is new. Not been in there, so I can't tell you. But it's definitely a new place. So we'll have to check that one out when it opens. Well, not when it opens, but when things resume. There we go. Nope. And if you've got a motorbike, you see these shops here? They repair your motorbike literally for next to nothing. Next to nothing. Now one more bar here on the right hand side I want to show you. I'm just going to keep going down. Sawadee Khao. All right. And just changing the subject quickly, see there? These little shops here, 20 baht shops. You'd be amazed what you can buy in there for 20 baht. Absolutely amazed. It's incredible how they make a profit. And it's not like they're in the city centre where they're super busy. You know, we're on a soy here. The Darkside has 4 main soys. Soy Khao Talo, the one we're on, soy Khao Noi, soy Nam Pagwan, and soy Siam. And they're the 4 main soys, and they're all pretty much like what we're doing now. I'd say out of them, soy Siam is probably the more spread out one. There's like clusters of activity, and then it's quite barren. House prices out here, if you want to rent a house out here, if that's your thing, if you're coming over for a long stay, well, you can rent a 2-bedroom property over here for easily between 10 to 15,000. Very cheap. A taxi into town, if you was going to get, oh, let me go this way. If you were going to get a taxi into town, going in, it's normally 60, 70 baht, and coming back, 100, 120 baht. But having said that, don't forget, you've got the bulk taxi now, which really is offering incredible rides at incredible prices. There you go, go on son. Oh, I got a dog telling me off. If you do like Thai food though, there's lots of places like these where you can sit and eat your food. And the food's really cheap, you know, a Thai dinner, a dish with rice, you know, you're talking 40 baht, 50 baht if you have beef. But if you have pork or chicken, normally like 40 baht. It's only when you add the beef in, it gets a little bit more expensive, but even then, you're talking like 50 baht, nothing. Okay, so we are getting down near to the end. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I was a bit wary about doing these, to be honest. Because like, I suppose when I live here, all this kind of stuff is just everyday life. And I'm thinking, why would you guys want me to show you this? Here's Joey's place. Great food in there. Really, really good food. Very, very good prices. Definitely a go-to place. Let me go through this way. Okay. I am nearing the end. Probably going to see the taxi man that brought me up here. I'm not sure his bike made it back. Looks pretty dodgy, to be fair. Bit green going on there. Reminds me of the Hulk. Who remembers watching the Hulk series? And there's Mr. DIY. In there, you can pretty much get every conceivable gadget you can imagine. And there are a lot of them around. It's not just here. And talking of Thai food, look at this. Chicken satay, gai satay. Oh, look at these, lovely pork. Oh man, chicken. So nice, so nice. Sawadee Khao. And this is where I got my taxi. Oh, there he is, look, he's asleep. What do you have? Look, that's my taxi man, he's asleep. What do you have? Okay, mate? No way, mate, by none. That's the man that took me up the hill. All right, so we are right near the end. 7-Eleven, which is where I parked my bike. I got my man there to take me up the road, bless him. He's having a little sleep, a little snooze. And we are back to where I started. So, let's spin the camera around and we'll call it a day. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I really wasn't sure about doing these, but I could do loads more like this if this is the thing that you want me to bring to the channel, no problem. And incidentally, in there, in the morning, there's a massive market in there, huge market. So if you want to get your fresh meat, your seafood, vegetables, etc., that's the place to go. Okay, let's spin the camera around. Okay, whew. Man. Whew. All right, yes, put that down there. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. This is Soy Khao Talo. So I've shown you the bars, some restaurants, shops, what goes on here, etc, etc. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will do plenty more in the near future if this is a success. All right, so that's it from me, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look in our members area now. If you join our YouTube members area, there's 3 levels. Have a look in there if you want to join. We've got more and more places now coming on board, offering out discounts and free buzzing shots, etc, etc. So that's fantastic. And get on our Discord group. We've got 5,000 people on there plus now, which we share lots of daily special offers, news, reviews. We share tips and advice. We share photos. We share videos. So much on there. It's completely free of charge. Jump on the Discord group. There's a link in the description, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, if you've enjoyed this, please drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if there's any areas you'd like me to walk about, I'll happily do that for you and cover that off. And thank you very much indeed for watching. And as always, guys, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.